Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm a Skysplitter user and Heaven's Mark has always been the artifact's choice for Skysplitter until recently when a new artifact joined the game, the Pangu Axe. Everyone point out that the Pangu Axe might be easier to trigger, hence it's better to use it for Skysplitter. So let's see which one is better for Skysplitter. First of all, let's start with some basics. So here are the details. Heaven's Mark activates after every 4 sword chi, dealing 500% attack as sword chi damage. Pangu X activates after every 10 skills, dealing 300% attack as skill damage. We talk about the damage first. So as you can see, Heaven's Mark deal more damage per activation, 500% versus 300%. To put this into context, you need to activate Pangu X twice the amount of activations for Heaven's Mark in order to out damage it. So let's see how often we can activate them. Starting with Skysplitter. A quick basics for those who are still fairly new to the game. Skysplitter provides you with combo rate stats and also trigger 1 sword chi for every combo hit. And even its rage skill is a sword chi. This makes Skysplitter's damage insanely high because sword chi is the highest attack skill in this game as of now. 70% attack versus 30 to 45% attack of other skills. So what is the best condition setup for Skysplitter with Heaven's Mark? Because we're guaranteed to trigger Sword Chi on a combo hit, pairing this with a combo count increase is perfect. First, of course, you would need 100% combo rate. By default, you have 1 combo hit. By equipping these mount, brand, and skill, you can bring your combo count up to maximum 4 combo hits per turn. This is equal for 4 sword chi per turn, which equal to 1 Heaven's Mark activation. Next, picking this skill or simply equip this Pirate Swordsman brand give you chance to trigger sword chi for every hit. So assuming the proc chance is 100%, you will trigger 5 sword chi and 1 Heaven's Mark activation. And lastly, your rage trigger 1 sword chi. If you pick this skill plus the double rage, you would trigger 4 sword chi with your rage as well, resulting in 1 Heaven's Mark activations. But of course, we don't normally have that setup. Your common setup will be like this, Diego and Vulture, together with the Pirate. That's around 7 sword chi per turn. Plus 1 rage, you get 15 sword chi every 2 turns. That is equal to 3 Heaven's Mark every 2 turns. This is on theory, but in most cases with minimal setup, I can trigger 4 Heaven's Mark every 2 turns, as you can see here. Let's move on to Pangu X. If you're curious on which skill trigger the Pangu X, you can check out this video. In general, from my testing, the range of activation amount for Pangu X is around 5-7 every 2 turns. 2 to 3 per turn is common, but 4 per turn require a bit more skill selection. So with that, we have this result, which seems to be that Pangu deals the same amount if not more than Heaven's Mark. But there is one extra thing in the equation, the damage bonus. So previously I mentioned Heaven's Mark is a sword chi damage and Pangu is skill damage. With this damage type, this is the damage bonus they can get. So Heaven's Mark can get all the bonus that Pangu get and more bonus from sword chi damage and physical damage. So the damage bonus you can get from this collectible. Skill damage bonus you can get from Many Source, Pet Bill, Freya, Ghost Inheritance, etc. Sword Chi damage bonus is from Skysplitter itself, Heaven's Mark Awakened skill, Slime King statue and Bone Inheritance. Finally, physical damage bonus from this brand. So let's put those together. You get this amount of damage bonus. Add that into the previous damage. This will be the final damage output for Heaven's Mark and Pengu. So if you really build for Sword Chi damage, in which you should because you're using Skysplitter, the Heaven's Mark damage is higher, even when you trigger maximum amount of Pengu versus an average amount of Heaven's Mark. So to conclude this, I personally think Heaven's Mark still deal higher damage for Skysplitter and should still be the main artifact for it. If I missed out anything, you can comment in the section below and let me know. And I'll see you around. Bye bye.